I'm just a friendly dude. Just because I say hi to you, it's fucking official too. Doesn't mean I wanna get with you. I'm just a friendly dude. Oh, hello there. What's your name? And I stay no rain, so I can't complain. The stuff's great under the mind stimulator, morale elevator, life educator. I have an appetite, so I like to be fed. We can head to the bed and just chill instead. You and me flirting jokingly, hoping we be friends for eternity. The way you dance, you can really groove your seductive moves, lights up the room. Go ahead and sing them others. Who keeps the kids happy without help from pappy? Be careful with whom you're dealing. Negativity is not appealing. Although your picture has a nice frame, don't fly to yourself. I'm not here to kick game. Just because I say hi to you, it's fucking conversational too. Doesn't mean I wanna get with you. I'm just a friendly dude. Just because I say hi to you, it's fucking conversational too. Doesn't mean I wanna get with you. I'm just a friendly dude. I'm so attracted to you. You make me feel brand new. From the shoes you wear to the way you style your hair, to leave things up in the air seems so unfair. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Now you're dissing me, but I ain't dissing you. Since you wanna act funky, I can act funky too. Not be brag about my life, but hey, I do alright. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Just because I say hi to you, it's fucking conversational too. Doesn't mean I wanna get with you. I'm just a friendly dude. Just because I say hi to you, it's fucking conversational too. Doesn't mean I wanna get with you. I'm just a friendly dude. I like the type that likes to make love all night. I like the type that waits until the time is right. I like the type that travels all around the globe. I like the type that content with just staying at home. I like the type that shows off her freaking side. I like the type that's well reserved and rather shy. I like the type that talks a little trashy. I like the type that acts a little classy. I like the type that shows skins with no hesitation. I like the type that leaves room for the imagination. I like the type that's health conscious and works out quite a bit. I like the type that don't exercise, you still look fit. I like the type that supports wildlife and human rights. I like the type that survives through wildlife day and night. Day and night. Day and night. Day and night. What? Just because I say hi to you, it's fucking conversational too. Doesn't mean I wanna get with you. I'm just a friendly dude. Just because I say hi to you, it's fucking conversational too. Doesn't mean I wanna get with you. I'm just a friendly dude. Ha!
More time, go light the world on fire. Go light, go light, go light the world on fire. This is your day, it's your time. Go light the world on fire. Go light the world on fire. Go on and light the world on fire.
There was sound, and there was fury. How much of this heaven intoxicate could we but stand? Madness had been afflicted upon his compatriots. Schumann, who'd fixate on the letter A and plow out his mind. And Liszt, who an angel one day, a demon the next. We were sure Jimmy had gotten heroes welcoming into their club, taking his place alongside Monk, Charlie Parker, Art Tatum, and Vladimir Horowitz. Screaming stolen moments he had seized, like Rassan Roland Kirk, who'd see into the deepest sphere.
My material. Oh, you can't let her do that. Are you still doing construction? Yeah. Where do you buy your studs? At Stifler's? Nah, those pricks over there just won't bend on their prices. Won't bend over for you, huh? No, always straight up as stiff as a board. Sounds like they're really uptight, Dick. You said it. They never relax and just let it hang out around the house. Does their wood measure up? Oh yeah, all knotty pine.
I love Paris in the springtime. I love Paris in the fall. I went walking around the world today just to see what I could see. Just to take a good look at this passion play of ours, to see where my feet carry me.
Steam rising from his breath. The street lights are switching off. No expression on his face. Thoughts fighting for a way out. Head frozen in place. There's a light in the house behind him. There's a warmth he cannot face. Things that might be comfort in any other place.
Music in the family. Every year for my birthday, my father buys me a cheap record player, the kind that drops the needle when I close the case. Every year right before my birthday it burns out, and that's okay because I get another one. At Cutler's, the record store on Broadway, there's a booth where I can listen to an album before deciding if I want to buy it. My father laughs while I thoughtfully listen to Pop Goes the Weasel before deciding that yes, I want it. I also choose for myself Swan Lake so I can practice my dance of the dying swan solo in my room. At night I fall asleep listening to the records my father plays over and over. Sergio Mendes, Fool on the Hill, Day After Day, or rather Night After Night, Boplicity from Miles Davis, Dave Brubeck's Take 5, Stan Getz and Astrid Gilberto, Quiet Thoughts and Quiet Dreams, only not really quiet at all because Dad pumps up the volume to cover the clatter of his typewriter. But I learned to fall asleep listening to the bossa nova, Latin jazz, mambos and salsas. My mother wakes me up in the morning by singing Morning Has Broken in the most aggressively chipper manner. And if that fails, Rise and shine and give God your glory, glory is employed. So I get up, ooh, yes. Even in May and June when my allergies are so bad she has to put a warm wet cloth on my eyes to get them unstuck enough to open. And then while the oatmeal is simmering, she plays WELI and gives me an allergy to 70s pop radio as well. Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves, Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree, The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. Mom hates Rod Stewart, and this makes me like him, of course, so I play Hot Blooded on the jukebox over and over. While my family eats pizza, my mother grimaces and tells my father not to give me any more quarters, and my father and brother snicker. The summer I was 15, I went to France with my family and my best friend Liz. We drove from Paris up to Cherbourg and down to Lascaux to see the caves. Days of driving, narrow French highways, my dad furious that every single other car is going faster than we are in our tiny rental budget, no radio car. So we sing every single song we know, or at least the ones my brother and Liz and I know, and when we run out of Christmas carols, so many of them, we dig deep into the songs our French teacher taught us, because this is France, Mom and Dad, and this is proof of the value of education. Rappelle-toi, Barbara, il pleuvait sans cesse sur Brest ce jour-là, et tu marchais souriant, épanoui, ravi, ruisselant sous la pluie. Don't you know anything by the Beatles? Yes, Dad, we do, and here goes, and after that Neil Young and Bob Dylan and the Rolling Stones. Aren't you glad you asked? My kids have a much harder time finding music that will annoy me the way that Hot Blooded pissed off my mother, but once in a while they get me. On a long car trip to Montreal, I let them load up the CD carousel, and I can tell right away from the way they are snorting and wheezing and subtly high-fiving each other that something is afoot. What? Just a little JT, Mom. Jethro Tull? Yeah, that creepy song about Aqualung might annoy me, but no, they've never heard of Jethro Tull. James Taylor, that's not going to work either. I used to be able to play the song about cowboys on the guitar. It goes like this. Good night, you moonlight ladies. Rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. No, Mom, don't sing. It's not James Taylor. I'm stumped until the music starts and Justin Timberlake is crying me a river. Oh, yes. All the way through Justified, and I'm laughing as I drive faster through the mountains of Vermont. A little short excerpt from what might be the first chapter of the memoir, but I'm not sure. This was the part that I wrote where we found out that I was in the nonfiction track, and suddenly they were asking me why I was in the nonfiction track and why I wasn't in the poetry track, and I started to realize that maybe something was up. The chapter's called Right Here, Right Now, and it's about trying to be present in the moment. I'm in the car late at night in a parking lot at the end of the Blue Line, waiting for my daughter who's running a few trains behind me. I'm parked with the taxis across from the Lido. The raindrops swerve across my windshield on a diagonal, illuminated and projected by the bold neon of the nightclub. The swirling germs and shooting stars slide across the page, reminding me of my own paintings. Whenever I watercolor, the same images pour forth, the shimmering flames, the sea monster in the pond, the sparks of energy, the dancing trees moving to a silent drum. My eyes get soft, so my focus is neither on the windshield or the rainy night beyond, but somewhere else that is here but not here. Still, I'm not sure what I see. I'm standing in the empty park on a cold gray day with my dog. He snuffles along, nose to the ground, peeing on anything vertical and smelling anything horizontal. Sometimes we stop by a large tree and I put my hand on the bark and look up at the sky through the branches. Sometimes I talk to the tree, ask it what to do now. A wind comes up so strong and sudden that every single dark leaf left from the previous fall lifts up in one long stream of airborne motion. A sound louder than a waterfall rushes over and around me. Buddha and I twirl in the wind too. I'm the merry-go-round and he is the one horse spinning around me. The leaves pour past us, more and more of them across the park and off and away. The wind dies down and the roaring stops. I'm on the train late at night, looking out the back window of the last car, watching the tracks recede behind me through the overlaid bright reflection of the train's interior. Backwards over back here, hindsight over opposite. It's almost enough to step over the upside-down doorway and cross backwards into the past and see the answer to my question of how did I get here. When I was a small child, I could enter this dreamscape by lying on the floor, looking not just at the ceiling but also at the door frames, imagining walking across the clear white space and stepping high over those barriers between rooms. Life in this empty world looked more inviting, as did the backwards world I saw in the mirror when I stood on my tiptoes and peered into the antique oval glass that hung over the horsehair sofa. I saw myself as Alice in Wonderland, the window on the wall behind me showing a different world where the sun rose and swept the sky backwards and the wind blew the other way. Trees cast shadows on the curtains, and these shadows danced up across the stage of the ceiling, upside down, camera obscura, projected onto the screen of mirror, window, or ceiling like a tattered foreign film without subtitles. I see figures moving, but I can't quite make them out. That's it.
I remember we climb a tree and watch the sun come up. In the garden we lay, absorbing the beautiful nature
provided serenity, and I didn't want you to go, believing I hate you no matter what. I love you, and you sacrifice so much for we. So therefore grateful to you, I'll be in me. Why did we have to part? As you pass, I drew back to cry. You know you'll always have my heart. Looking back, you had to go and lie, but I didn't want you to go, no, believing I hate you no matter what. I love you, and you sacrifice so much for we. So therefore grateful to you, I'll be in me. I'll be forever indebted to you. In me.
Baked at a 350 in my toaster oven, I'm crafty. You know I'm PC, but I'm not PG. I'll rubber stamp B, cut out a picture of a scene from the Bahamas. I bust into your house and I decoupage your mama, I'm crafty.
I'm a seed, but watch me grow. I developed a formula that's soon yet to show. A formula that stimulates my growth and ability to shine. With no help from the sun, the world is mine. I stayed a seed for yet so long. It's time for me to have my formula keep me in my grind, moving on. I tumbled and fell, but when I got up, I knew well not to make those tumbles again. But starting from fresh and battling to know when to start my mission, when to get to the end, the ending of my journey to finally win. Success is key, and I will achieve, yes.
It seems there are nobody unless you're famous, so you die. That's when they wanna idolize, claiming you inspired their lives. You need to stop if it ain't coming straight from the heart. It seems you're a nobody unless you're famous, so you die. That's when they wanna idolize, claiming you inspire the lies. You need to stop if it ain't coming straight from the heart, the heart. Are they really feeling me? Am I the recipe? Are they digesting me or spitting me out like the sea? True talent is hard to find, so I'm constantly on my grind. But it seems like they pay me no mind, so is it my time to shine? I need to set the record straight. Good things come to those who wait. But do I have what it takes? I mean, is it my fate? It seems you were nobody unless you're famous or you die. That's when they wanna idolize, claiming you inspire the lies. You need to stop if it ain't coming straight from the heart. It seems you're a nobody unless you're famous or you die. That's when they wanna idolize, claiming you inspire the lies. You need to stop if it ain't coming straight from the heart.